right round the door. Get it together.
Some other kid is knocking down.
Woo. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made. Walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, oh, oh. Walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, oh, oh. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Hi there, and welcome to this special Christmas edition of Get It Together. Hello, it stopped snowing. And that song was especially for Samantha McWilliams of Chorlton-cum-Hardy, from her nan and granddad. And it was also for Sarah Jane and Russell Flew of Stoneleigh, from their nan and granddad. And finally, for some Ollie fans, that's Steve Dolan, Alan Yates, George McFall and Iris, all of the Newtown Abbey Training College. And talking of Ollie, I wonder where he's got to. Hello, it started snowing again. I'll see you later.
Maybe I could go as John Revolti.
Hi, Ollie.
Oh, hello, Meg.
What on earth? This is a music studio, you know, not a rubbish dump.
Just a cotton-picking minute. I'm working with that stuff there. I've been asked to a fancy dress ball tonight, and I'm just starting on me costume. Look, there's the invite there, look.
Oh, well, what are you going to go as?
Well, I thought maybe I'd go as Prince Charles, because he looks a bit like me, but then I thought maybe I'll go like a Sting from the Police, but he might be there and he's bigger than me.
Ollie, you just can't go dressed as someone else. You've got to use a little imagination.
Oh, yeah?
Now, let me think. I know. I can make you an eye patch and you could go as Long John Silver's parrot.
Parrot? A perishing parrot? Meg, Nichol, just go and wash your mouth out.
I'm sorry, Ollie. It's just that I thought, well, since you're a bird, it might be easier to go dressed as a bird, if you see what I mean.
Oh.
Well, let's you and I have a good think, okay?
Okay.
Whilst we get on with the program.
Yeah.
Because it's time for our first guests. And with Let's All Sing Like the Birdies Sing, it's the Tweets.
The Tweets? What a silly name. Ooh.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Give a little wiggle where your tail should be. Have yourselves a treat. Now you don't need the words when you sing like the birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. If you're feeling lonely, take a tip from me. Tubby, Troy, and Tricky, and Tweety, Tweet agree. You'll never see your feathered friend with a tearful eye. If you sing along with us, you'll find out why. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Give a little wiggle where your tail should be. Have your yourselves a tree. Now you don't need the words when you sing like the birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. Click your claws together, flap your little wings, waggle your tail feathers, and feel the joy it brings. You don't need a partner when you feel that beat. Just find yourselves a little space and tweet, birdies tweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Give a little wiggle where your tail should be. Have yourselves a tree. Now you don't need the words when you sing like the birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Give a little wiggle where your tail should be. Have yourselves a tree. Now you don't need the words when you sing like the birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Give a little wiggle where your tail should be. Have yourselves a tree. Now you don't need the words when you sing like the birds. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Many thanks to the tweets, and they were for tweet fans. That's Robert and Sharon Goodchild of Essex, Susan Alcock of Rosyth, Sharon and Lorna of Upavon, and for Duncan of Normoss from Jenny Arthur. And we've got some dedications as well, this time for a song from our own lovely Meg. So, for Julie, Debbie, Diane and June Nolan of Stockport, and for Kevin Williams and Andrea Harrison of Chichester, and also for Drew Walton of Chopwell, here's Meg and the TSDs with Marshmallow World.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes tumbling down. It's a time for play, it's a wintering day. I wait for it all the year round. Those are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen tree. And the sun is red like a pumpkin's head. It shines so your nose won't freeze. The world is a snowball, see how it goes. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is a snowball just this long. Get out and roll along. It's a yum, yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar day while the spring is late. The winter is a marshmallow world. The world is a snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is a snowball just this long. Get out and roll along. It's a yum, yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar day while the spring is late. The winter is a marshmallow world. Winter is a marshmallow world. Winter is a marshmallow world.
Thanks very much to Meg and the TSDs. Right now we've had lots of requests for some of the songs we've already used on the series, and we've picked out a couple of the most popular to show you again. So, for Simon, Amanda, Jason, Karen, Tracy, and Jacqueline and Paul Brown of Aston and Trent, and also for Tony and Jane, here's a rerun of the TSDs dancing the can-can.
Look,
Glue.
I've got it. I've made you a
Oh,
mask.
these 6
Let's
pieces
try it
of
on and I'll
paper.
show you what it is.
6 pieces of paper and...
There you are.
Ah! A cat! Ooh.
Ollie, don't be silly.
Whoa, has he gone?
Ollie, it's you for the fancy dress ball. I thought you'd make a lovely cat.
Oh, thanks for nothing. You nearly scared the tail feathers off me. Anyway, I've got me costume here. You can help me stick it together if you like. I'm having a bit of trouble with the waistband, see?
Right, but we better join Roy first because he's just about to start us off in our Christmas medley.
Hooray!
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. You go down in history.
Just hear those sleigh bells ringing and ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling too. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding, come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together. Outside the snow is falling, friends are a-calling. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding, come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-ding, ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-ding, ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-ding. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy and cozy are we. We'll snuggle up together like birds of a feather would be. Let's sing a roll before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-ding, ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-ding, ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-ding.
Meg, I've just come back from a lovely trip along the Milky Way. I stopped off at the North Pole to spend an holiday. I called on dear old Santa Claus to see what I could see, and he took me to his workshop and he told his plans to me. Now Santa is a busy man, he has no time to play. He's got millions of stockings to fill on Christmas Day. You better write your letter now and mail it right away, 'cause he's getting ready his reindeers and his sleigh.
You better watch out, you better not pout, you better not cry, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees when you are sleeping, he knows if you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, a little toy drum, a fluty toot toot, and a rummy tum tum, a curly head doll that cuddles and coos, elephant boats and kitty cards too. Santa Claus come to town. Santa Claus come to town. Santa Claus is coming to
Get it together, get it together. Welcome back. Well, we've got lots more requests for you, but this first one comes from Constance Stevens of Didsbury, and she'd like to see Roy and the TSDs with a rerun of Swords of a Thousand Men, and here they are.
Deep in the castle and back from the war, back with my baby and the fire burned tall. Hoorah went the men down below, all outside was the rain and snow. Hear their shout, hear their roar, they probably all had a barrel of much, much more. Hoorah, 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 hey, over the hill with the swords of a thousand men. We had to meet the enemy a mile away, thunder in the air and the sky turned grey. Assembling the knights and the swords were sharp, there was hope in our English hearts. Hear our shout, hear our sound, we're gonna fight until we have won this town. Hoorah, 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 hey, over the hill with the swords of a thousand men. Nights come along at the end of the day, some were half alive and some had run away. Hear our triumph, hear our roar, we're gonna drink a barrel of much, much more. Hoorah, 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 hey, over the hill with the swords of a thousand men.
Oh, you were really great. That was an absolute brainwave of yours. Oliver Beak Esquire, King of Birds.
Let's have a look, let's have a look.
Okay.
Hold up the mirror.
What's all this?
Ooh, shake your tail, shake your tail.
Ollie, what do you think you are? A Christmas tree?
No, Northy, old lad. I'm invited to a fancy dress ball tonight, so I'm going as King of the Birds, a peacock, in case you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, I
The old
noticed,
tail
all right.
there.
I just hoped my eyes were playing tricks with me. You never get there dressed like this anyway. Where is it?
Here's
Yeah,
the
it's on the
invitation.
card.
I must say, Ollie, you look very nice.
Thanks, Meg. I
Fancy
feel really good.
dress ball at the town hall.
Oh, it's
Hey.
top hole, top hole.
Costumes must be worn. Grand old Christmas dinner. Asparagus soup, trout, peacock pie. Peacock pie?
Peacock pie? Help get me out of this. They might cook me by mistake. Quick, Meg. Oh, heck, I tell you what, Megginsin's my little prairie flower. Why don't you just make me an eye patch and I'll go as Long John Silver's parrot?
A very safe idea, Ollie. We better get started right away.
Yeah, let's hope they don't change their mind and have parrot pie instead.
Excuse my unfunny friend, on with the show, and it's the TSDs in Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. Woohoo!
military TSDs. Thank you very much. Right, now here's some special Christmas greetings. For Gordon, from Glenn Gresty of Altrincham. For John Kirby, Neil Bridson, Jean Roberts, George Peck, John Percival and Debbie and Shirley. Also for Sue G, Sue F, Marie, Barbara, Anne-Marie and Jill and Roy from Steve Grogan of Enfield. And finally, for Shuey, Killer, Kev, Gaz, Reed and Ray of Doncaster. Here for you are Sonia, Victy and Lavinia with Christmas Dream.
Watch me now, here I go. All I need's a little snow. Starts me off, sets the theme, helps me dream my Christmas dream. Every year I dream it, hoping things will change. An end to the crying, the shouting, the dying. And I hope you believe that too. It's Christmas, remember, you got to remember. So light the light, I'm home tonight. I need you to warm me, to calm me, to love me, to help me to dream my Christmas dream. Crazy things said and done every single day but one. Every night should I believe be the same as Christmas Eve. Night should all be silent, they should all slow down. An end to the hurry, the noise and the worry. And I hope you believe that too. It's Christmas, remember, does no one remember? The whole world needs a Christmas dream. We need it to warm us, to calm us, to love us, to help us to dream a Christmas dream. Leugert dir die Welt, Herrlichkeit, Prinz, und Geld. Jeder muss Sieger sein, wer willig bleibt ganz allein. Doch man will es rolling durch die Fantasie. Du siehst zu leben und nimmst zu geben. Einmal im Jahr wird alles wahr. Zu Weihnacht, vergiss nicht, vergiss es gewiss nicht. The whole world needs a Christmas dream. We need it to warm us, to calm us, to love us. We need it to warm us, to calm us, to love us. We need it to warm us, to calm us, to love us, to help us to dream a Christmas dream.
Thanks, girls. And now it's time to meet our final guests. So here, with some of their old-time favourites, are Chaz and Dave.
Give it to the girl next door. Give it to the girl next door. She goes in for luxury. I don't want it, no siree. I don't want it. I've told you so before. Take it away, take it away. Give it to the girl next door. Give it to the girl next door. Give it to the girl next door. She goes in for luxury. I don't want it, no siree. I don't want it. I've told you so before. Take it away, take it away. Give it to the girl next door. I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat for me. I don't want her, you can have her. I don't want her. I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat for me.
The other night I goes to a ball when they called it Cinderella. And from my coat I wears a button on when it calls me a tidy fella. Next to me comes old Mother Brown, pulling up her railway socks. She says to me, come and have another dance, cause it ain't quite 12 o'clock. Oh, on we go, round and round, but there's gonna be some trouble I know. Cause I got no buttons on my trousers, and my pins ain't none too strong. Hurry up, Mrs. Brown, I'm feeling coming down, and it won't take none too long.
I don't care, I don't care, I don't care if it comes round here. I've got my mirror in the sideboard here, let mama sort it out if it comes round here. If it comes round here, I don't care, I don't care if it comes round here. I've got my beer, let mama sort it out. I don't care if it comes round here.
I'm rolling down the well, looking for the sunshine that never seems to come. I'm rolling round the world, where every little milestone seems to look at me and say, bye-bye rainy day, bye-bye snow. I've got no time to waste, I must go. Rolling round the world, looking for the sunshine that never seems to come my way. We are the good old boys from old Virginia. We sing them good old songs and play on our old banjo. When you go down hopping down in Kent, you wish you never went hopping down in Kent. With T-I-O, T-I-O, T-I-E-I-O. They all say hopping lousy, but I know it ain't true. We only go down hopping to earn a bob or two. With T-I-O, T-I-O, T-I-E-I-O. Sunday is our washing day, wash them nice and clean. Wash them in the hopping pot and dry them on the green. With T-I-O, T-I-O, T-I-E-I-O. Once I tore me trousers and I had the none to wear, so Auntie Tilly went to make for me another pair. She handed them to me and said, I'll make you look a don. But I cried out to Auntie when I put me trousers on. Oh, Auntie Tilly, they fit me like a sack. You put no buttons up the front, you buttons them up the back. Oh, Auntie Tilly, they cause me grief and pain. I don't know if I'm going out or coming home again. The other day we had the sweep to come and sweep the flue, and so our Auntie Tilly, she had nothing else to do. She went out in the street to watch the chimney pot, no doubt, and from the window down below the sweep began to shout, oh Auntie Tilly, don't move from the spot, I want you just to keep your eye upon the chimney pot. Oh Auntie Tilly, don't forget to shout, and let me know when you can see me brush a poking out. Two old girls from Camden Town were standing in a line, and all the conversation was, is your leg bigger than mine? When there isn't a girl about you, don't feel lonely. When there isn't a girl about you, on your own. Absolutely on the shelf, don't know what to do with yourself. When there isn't a girl about, when there isn't a girl about you, don't feel lonely. When there isn't a girl about you, on your own. Absolutely on the shelf, don't know what to do with yourself. When there isn't a girl about. I don't want it, I told you so before. Take it away, give it to the girl next door.
Thanks very much to Chaz and Dave. I'm sorry about the noise. I'll just try and sort it. Ollie, what on earth do you
Christmas time's
think
a-coming.
you are doing? Here am I trying to present Get It Together, and all you seem to want to do is get it apart.
Oh, you're so clever with words. No, see, it's that time of year when I get out all the old china pigs and do a hatchet job so I can buy me Christmas prezzies for everyone.
All right. Well, I'm sorry I had a go at you, but why all the mess? And, well, there's more than one pig here, isn't there?
I use 5, and I tell you for why. My mum, who's very good with money, she said, pound wise, penny foolish, and I thought, what an inspiration she is. So I bought 5 piggy banks. One's for half peas, one's for 1p, one's for 2p, one's for 5p, and a big pig's for 10p. That way, it keeps your interest up all the year round, seeing how many you've got in each pig.
Ollie, I've just changed my mind about you. I used to think all you were interested in was fish and chip shops, dropping stink bombs behind Val, Victy and Lavinia, and getting the drummer all worked up by nicking his drumsticks, but no, you're a real deep thinker.
Hey?
And you're wise as well about saving your money, and thoughtful too, about wanting to give all your mates on Get It Together a Christmas present.
Oh.
What a smashing little fella you are.
Oh, it's nothing, really. I don't deserve all that praise. Whew.
Yeah, of course you do, Ollie. Now, have you added up all your 10p's, your 5's, your 2's, your 1's and your halves?
Yeah, I've got them all lined up.
Good, and how much have you got then?
Well, as near as I can tell, 2.5p, but I think there's another half p under that old pig there.
All right, Ollie, that's enough. Now, come on, pull yourself together, because it's time to say goodbye. And it's the end of the series as well.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'll bet you and I bet Megg 50p from me summer holiday fund that Megg will have a little week before we go. She always does at the end of a series.
Oh, Ollie, what a fib. I never do.
Oh, yes, you do, when you think of going back to your presumptuous house in Me plodding the streets in a snow and hail, desperate to find a humble abode for the night.
Oh, Wally, that's cruelty to feathered friends.
Standing outside the Chinese chippy, hoping for a scrap to eat from empty packets scattered around on a freezing cold pavement.
Oh, Wally, no one should have to live like that.
I know, but I'm used to cringing on windowsills, under edges, cowering away from the kicks and blows of passers-by.
Oh, Ollie, I won't allow it. You can come home with me. You can live in my house if you like. Oh, you... Hey, wait a minute. You do live in my house. You foul owl. You tricked me.
And you both owe me 50p for me summer holiday fund. Come on, Northie. Buy me some fish and chips on the way home and we'll sing soul music.
I don't know. You never give up, do you, Wally? Even at the end of the series. All right, then. Say goodbye. And we'll hope to see you all very soon. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year together. All together now, let's have a good time. Put your hands together with mine. Get it together. Hey, we got a few surprises in store. Just put your head round the door. Get it together.